下环旧巷，Travessa dos Juncos。下环旧巷 ，alley of the junk boats。Oh, sail me away, take me away on a junk boat today. Take me away, take me today. The big wide ocean, it's just ocean size. Take me away today. Sailing away on a jump boat to float away, away. Oh, floating, floating away. Take me away on a jump boat today. Take me away, take me today. Got these damn cool alleys in Macau. They got these names you'd never expect. We got the Maritime Garden Alley named after the junk boats. But for me it makes me wanna float away. Float, float, float away today. Oh, navigating, navigating away. Take me away on a junk boat today. Take me away, take me today. Oh, get on that goddamn junk boat, will ya?
Travessa dos Juncos. Juncos. Trying to see what that Juncos might mean. So like junks, the ships. Anyways, we're gonna be walking down this little alley, going all the way down. But the reason I'm kind of curious about the meaning, and I'm gonna look it up later, but I'll probably know it later. So you'll probably hear me talk about it in a moment. So the current structure of my videos is I do the video first, and then I show you this little intro right here. So anyways, so this is over here. This is the waterfront, so that's why I kind of feel like maybe that could be, Juncos could be like the junks, like these ships that they would build. But I'll research it and I'll let you know now. But this is going to be the street we're going to target, so let me research and share with you that information about Juncos and the map and where we're at. So stay tuned. Travessa dos Juncos up on the map. Another little slice of Macau down in the Macau peninsula in the southern part. And Juncos is a Portuguese word named after the junk boats. So those went up and down. They were all over the place in this whole area. So Hong Kong and so anyways, this street is named after that. And so let's talk about the song. So that's going to be kind of a fun song that I created with, I wrote the lyrics and then just kind of had a fun like getting away on a junk boat and kind of playing around with some verbs and stuff like that. And so I fed it into like another program, and I wanted a certain genre, so that's how it has a certain sound. And so anyways, that's just kind of me having fun with the music and also having fun with the street and the street name and the junk references. So let's just get into this one where I walk and talk and show you the Travessa dos Juncos and a little bit more. I'm going to walk around and show you the neighborhood after this kind of small little area of Travessa dos Juncos. Okay, let's do it. Macau. Okay, Juncos Lane. So yeah, we're going to be walking down that way. Before we begin, we're going to be going down that way. This right here is kind of used to be on the ocean, I think, but it keeps getting extended. And then they built this kind of, we're in something called the Inner Harbor. And they built this kind of, it's kind of a monstrosity because it doesn't fit with the fabric of the rest of this Inner Harbor. But this is called the Riviera. It's like an apartment, big massive one they built right here. And then we're on Almirante Sergio Street.
It's also kind of interesting windows right there. But we're going to be going down this alley. And then down there, there's also there's kind of an interesting street down there, like these social housing kind of stuff. But I'm not going to go down there in this video. We're going to focus on our target street, Juncos. And then this is the all the shipbuilding, so you can see the freights and such like that, and the flags. Okay, so let's go down our little space. Gonna walk through this building right here and show you Juncos Lane. This whole area has these small little alleys in this particular part of Macau. They all would have led from kind of this main streets. This is also called Juncos too. So this is going to be our focus, but this is also Juncos. Check out the windows. The architecture here is kind of wild. So this has these architecture like that. The windows are all a certain way, and then they're also a certain way here too. So these are not parallel, right? They're like parallel with each other, but not to the ground. And then this is also Juncos too. So let me just see if this is also Juncos or not. Sometimes some of the streets are kind of could be. We're gonna find out in a moment because I can see the street name. So this one actually has a different name. So it's Travessa dos Vermelhos. So this is this parallel street right here. But that's not our focus. So our focus is gonna be Juncos. So let's go back to Juncos. And apparently this small little one is part of Juncos right there. Travessa dos Juncos. That's where we started at. And now we're going to continue down this way. Interesting architectural building with the slanted windows like that. Angular, diagonal. This is another one with kind of different windows too, little triangle windows. And they're on the same block. So I wonder if that was intentional, that these have these ones and then those have those diagonal ones. So I think this is all one giant building, but some of these, I don't know if they were built all together or not. Hard to say. Let me see. And then, let me see, is this also Juncos? Yeah, this is also Juncos again. So Juncos has these tiny little streets like that. And I'm gonna go back in a second, but also see some more interesting stuff like this too. So, okay. So that's just like a little wall. You can see the ceiling space of the roof right there. So sometimes you'll see things like that in Macau. A building would have went down, and then the evidence stays. It's bright. And there's another one right there, so you can see that, but then somebody built this little two-story one right in that space, but then there's kind of that stuff up the top. Okay. So actually the street actually ends. So now we go into a patio hasta Tua. So if this was to continue down, we would go down that way and we would come to an ending for this particular one. So actually this one is kind of small. So this is just this little Travessa dos Juncos, and apparently Juncos is this right here, and then this right here, and that right there, and then that little space there. So which is kind of good, because I'm going to not going to go all the way down the street because it turns into something different, and I'm going to go down the street a little bit and show you this really cool artwork that will kind of ground this whole neighborhood in a most interesting way. So this is also So let's say goodbye to our little Juncos lane here. Juncos, you will have known already now if it's connected to the Junks. I am so curious because we are near the waterfront. And a lot of this reclaimed land, like once they reclaimed it, what they would have done afterwards is they would have, some of them were named after some of the different types of Portuguese ships and boats and such in this area, or you know, that was throughout. So here's another courtyard that goes all the way down as well. Esteira. And we're gonna go, oh, here's a little bird. Okay, so we're gonna continue on. Hello. And I just want to capture this space down here real quick. Because this particular one has some really beautiful artwork. And check out this building too. So we're kind of on this main street right here. And that's the ocean down that way. And then this is where the cool artwork is. So this is called the Sunshao Lane. And anyways, I just wanted to show you that because it's kind of in the same neighborhood. So our focus is Juncos Lane, and then this right here, I believe they're restoring this, which is kind of cool too. So anyways, so that was just kind of an extra bonus just to kind of ground it. Yeah, and this one used to be like, I think it was something like 32 or something, I can't remember the exact number, but these are all social housing units for the elderly, and they are in disrepair now. But they're kind of interesting because I think they're going to restore them and bring them back to their beauty and try to make it into like an art space and also with some touristic value. And then over straight ahead is Praia do Manduço. So praia means beach, so the beach would have been up on that street right up that way. And everything around here is all reclaimed land, so with all that reclaimed land they could have built, you know, they did build stuff like this. There's like this social housing unit, they could just have a whole strip of land to do something like that with. So anyways, our focus street was on the other side of this, a few blocks down. Now we're in the middle of the social housing that is going to be restored in the future, I believe, eventually. Okay, so hopefully you like that one too.